Hello everyone, in our video we will talk about natural resources that can be found on the territory of Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is the ninth largest country in the world with a total area of 2,724,900 square kilometers and is located in Central Asia to the northwest of China. The country's population as of July 2011 is 17,522,010 and it has a continental arid and semi-arid climate. Kazakhstan has abundant fossil fuel reserves and vast deposits of minerals and metals, including uranium, zinc, and copper. The country's economy heavily relies on its oil and mining industries. Almost 89% of Kazakhstan exports are attributed to mineral commodities. For centuries, Kazakhstan has been a part of the Soviet Republic and gained its independence in the year 1991. The country's economy is the largest among the Central Asian countries thanks to its abundant natural resources. This is an overview of resources. Kazakhstan is a country with a diverse range of natural resources. The leading commodities in terms of production value were petroleum and natural gas in 2010. Also globally, Kazakhstan is a leading producer of uranium, accounting for 33% of world output. The third largest producer of chromium with 16% of world output. The fourth largest producer of titanium, cadmium, and magnesium metal amount for 11, 8, and 3% of total world output respectively. The fifth largest producer of rhenium contributing 5% of world output. The 10th largest producer of copper. The country also has a significant amount of bauxite, zinc, and gallium. Reports state that currently the country is home to about one-third of the world's total magnesium and chromium deposit and one-fifth of the world uranium deposits. The geologically diverse land offers the following pattern of primary resources nodes. Northern Kazakhstan serves as the primary resource supplier for the aluminium and gold production as well as the primary iron ore region of the country. Eastern Kazakhstan is the main region for the polymetallic ore mining. Central Kazakhstan is the primary copper and manganese supplier of the republic. Southern Kazakhstan contains a unique uranium mining infrastructure involving high-tech underground leaching. The region also provides phosphate materials. Western Kazakhstan offers a large supply of oil and natural gas resources, potassium and boron salts, as well as high-quality chromates. Let's talk about minerals. The first one is copper. Copper has the most consistent internal and external demand. The largest part of the in-place reserves and deposits of copper is consolidated in East Kazakhstan and Karaganda provinces. Favorable conditions for developing the copper-zinc production are created in the Western Kazakhstan, 50 лет октября, where a new ore mining complex is going to be established. Period of reserve availability for the mining complex is no greater than 30 years. The next one are polymetals, lead and zinc. Developed reserves of lead zinc ore are consolidated mainly in East Kazakhstan province, with mining and processing companies set up. High efficiency of developing polymetallic deposits is achieved through complex use of ores, involving extraction of lead, zinc, copper, gold, platinum, oils, and rare elements. Period of reserve availability for the mining companies is no greater than 25 years. Next one is gold. Gold ore deposits of Kazakhstan are located in 16 ore mining regions scattered across the country. Primary gold producers are mining companies of the northern and central parts of Kazakhstan, developing the deposits Vasilikovskaya, Aksku, Zholimbet, and others. Period of explored reserve availability for the mining companies is over 30 years. Bauxite. The aluminium industry of Kazakhstan uses the bauxite of Kostanay province, where the large deposits are located. Period of reserve availability for the mining companies is over 50 years. Iron. The country runs 12 iron ore deposits, the largest of which are located in Kostanay province of the northern Kazakhstan. Iron ore industry of the country has the mineral reserves sufficient for over 100 years. Manganese. All industries reserve of manganese are located in the central Kazakhstan that has the largest deposits, Zapadny Karashan, Ushkatun, and others. Reserves are expected to last for around 50 years. Chromite. Chromiums are mined on a relatively small area in the western Kazakhstan and the ore quality is high, 45–50% chromic oxide. Ferrous metal reserves are expected to last for over 80 years. Uranium. Uranium is mined using the progressive method of underground leaching in Shu, Saryskand, Sardarinska uranium districts of the southern Kazakhstan. Reserves are expected to last for over 100 years. Coal. Kazakhstan has 5 coal basins. Largest part of the coal reserve is found in the Karaganda and Ekabastus coal basins. This sector is sustained by the confirmed coal reserve for over 100 years. Aside from the aforementioned natural resources, Kazakhstan also possesses considerably explored reserves of cobalt nickel ores, rare metals, strontium, rare earths, non-metallic minerals that are either developed at a smaller scale or are pending development. Industrial minerals. Asbestos of all grades are produced in the country along with the industrial minerals such as barite, cement and gypsum. Metals. Kazakhstan has about 4% of the world's gold deposits. To expand its global presence, the Kazakhstan government has plans to increase the production of gold to 7,000 by 2015 from 16.6 tons in 2011. Alternate Resources, Kazakhstan top gold producer, employs more than 4,200 people in the gold mining and production industry. Tauken Samruk, a state-owned mining company, is planning to operate a new $38 million refinery in the capital of Astana. The refinery is designed to be able to refine 25 tons of gold per year. Eurasian Natural Resources Corporation is one of the top Kazakhstan's producers of chromite, accounting for 3,574,000 in 2010. The company has begun building 4 more current furnaces with each capacity to produce 440,000 of high carbon of ferrochromium at its Aktobe ferroalloys plant, scheduled to be completed by 2013. In 2010, Kazakhmys plc of the UK was the top producer of copper ore and metals in the country with 335,000 of copper concentrate and 306,000 of copper cathodes. The company owns 17 mines, 10 concentrating units, and 2 smelting and refinery plants. The production of rare metals and rare earth metals was undertaken by Kazatomprom on a joint venture basis with 2 Japanese companies. Nearly 69.2% of radium was produced by the state-owned company Jizkazgan Gradmet. Fossil fuels. All the uranium produced in Kazakhstan is being exported due to the lack of nuclear power plants in the country, and this export generates huge revenue for the country. The flow of investment into uranium exploration activities in the country has increased considerably over the last 6 years. This accounts for the steady increase of country's uranium production from 3,300 in 2003 to 17,083 in 2010. In 2009, foreign investment amounted to about 66% of the total uranium mining investment. Kazakhstan has rich natural gas and oil reserves, which can yield more than twice country's current crude output of 4 million barrels per day in the coming years, according to reports by the International Energy Agency. This would also help the country to become one of the top 7 oil producers in the world. Let's talk about investment. Kazakhstan has always had a positive outlook to mining and has privatized most of the mining sector since 1998. In 2010, Kazakhstan became a part of the Belarus-Kazakhstan-Russia Customs Union in order to enhance foreign investment and better trade relationships. The government is also set to join the World Trade Organization during the current year. As of 2011, $18 billion of foreign investment has come into the country, according to government sources. foreign companies have been allowed to have a share in the profits and ownership rights in exchange for help with modernization and upgrading technology of the country's mining sector. For the future, primary importance will be the exploration projects involving gold, rare metals, copper, and uranium. Kazakhstan has the plans to launch its third gold refinery by the end of the next year. Mineral commodity prices and government policies are two key factors expected to shape the future of mining Kazakhstan. The Kazakhstan government is relatively advanced in its procedures concerning mining and has simplified processes for obtaining permits and procuring exploration licenses. It also has stringent policies to safeguard the environment, which annual audits in case of any violation that could be harmful to the nation's interests. Thanks to the abundant reserves of minerals and recent reports stating that 95% of the element in the periodic table can be unearthed in Kazakhstan, the country's mining industry will continue to experience strong global interest in the future. In conclusion, we would say that Kazakhstan is a country with vast amount of natural resources, though these resources are not renewable, thus the resources should be used efficiently. Thanks for your attention.